Hello, nice to meet you. I'm Chae Yong Song, and I would like to talk about the Trump's personality disorder and the threats of COVID-19 and racism. Um, and I will introduce one article. The topic is why Trump's personality disorder makes him better in the pandemic. Uh, uh, the the elegance of the emergence is the clarity of purpose it presents. As the coronavirus pandemic gains momentum, cooperation is our best hope of a mitigation massive scale disaster. Yet Donald Trump's narcissistic personality disorder means he is incapable of realistic risk assessment of acting for the collective good. Uh, I'm very sad of Trump's personality. He doesn't push for the human mankind's cooperation and empathy and solidarity and common good. The term narcissist is tossed around loosely these days, but MPD is a serious mental disorder with a profound psycho, emotional, and cognitive impairments occurring in 1 to 6% of adults. MPD is a defense mechanism that begins very early in life in this response to insecure attachment with parents, caregivers, child forming its narcissistic personality and experience fundamental developmental defects that result in unstable self-esteem, insecure identity, poor emotional regulation, black and white thinking, and absence of emotional empathy and grandiose external persona sporting a deeply repressed shame and alienation. What this translations to in adulthood in the overt form of NPD is a compulsive denial of responsibility, assertion of superiority, and need to be perfect, scapegoating, demands for admiration, attention, and ruthless me against the worldview life used to justify dehumanizing treatment of others. Um, so the you don't have to be a psychologist to recognize that these physiological personality traits in the president. But just in case there was doubt, large numbers of mental health professionals against professional protocol have called for President Trump's removal from office due to mental illness. One petition initiated by prominent psychologist John Gardner uh, garnered over 70,000 signatures. The narcissist's only ideology is self-aggrandizement, which feels as urgent as the need for oxygen. He is not loyal, not curious, not and not capable of moral reasoning. Oriented from his own humanity, he will never recognize the humanity in those around him. For a global population facing the cat- catastrophic realities of the fast spreading pandemic, the myopic and recurrent whims of disorder the belief. Inaugural, the most powerful leadership position in the world place us all at unprecedented risk. It is too late to prevent Trump's terrorizing cost to pandemic prevention and protection, his inaction on testing and medical supplies, and his blame shifting lies about his own lapse in leadership. It is certainly too late to prevent severely mentally ill men from entering the office of a U.S. president in the first place. But there is a time to learn from failure and take steps to prevent more of it. Those of us with narcissistic friends are family members know the narcissist, if left to his or her own device, does not change. We learn to manage the narcissist toxic influence, move around the narcissist lead box, take responsibility for ourselves and those we love, and get on with the business of being human together, not apart. Without containment, Trump's lethal response to virus, like the virus itself, will continue to cost lives and livelihoods. The media, doctors, Congress, members of the administration, and other leaders in and outside of government must advocate for the greater good now, and citizens must demand it. So I'm very worried about Trump's personality disorder, and I'm very sad about the result of COVID-19 and racism, about African American. So I think we should play, and we should be very careful about the Trump's behavior and his personality. Thank you very much for listening my word.